We're often asked why we got involved with doing workshops to help people think about their retirement planning and why we wrote the book, Your Retirement Quest. I'm Alan Spector, this is Keith Lawrence. We are the co-authors of the book, Your Retirement Quest, 10 Secrets for Creating and Living a Fulfilling Retirement. Over the next few moments, we want to begin to answer some of the questions you may have about retirement and about what got us into this activity, as well as giving you some suggested next steps on your retirement journey. And finally, we'll reveal one of the retirement myths that we learned as we have talked to successful retirees over time. Just a little bit about me. I have been retired for 10 years from the Procter & Gamble Company, but I've been practicing retirement for 15 years. You can learn more about the concept of practicing retirement in our book and on our website, yourretirementquest.com. I've also in retirement been involved with not only writing this book, but writing others. I'm now working on books 5 and 6. I enjoy my grandchildren. I do some consulting with companies and nonprofits. And I've been continuing to live my fulfilling retirement and look forward to being able to share what I've learned with you over time.
My name's Keith Lawrence. I've been in business 40 years. During a large part of that, spent time at Procter & Gamble, and had the opportunity to travel over 3 million miles, spend time in researching and understanding over 100 different companies about kind of what are their secrets of success. And during that time, spent time with over 10,000 leaders. And since retiring from P&G several years ago, we've been continuing that journey of learning, but now focused on what are the keys to success in this part of life, having the best part of life after maybe your first career. In addition to that, we are consulting with a number of Fortune 100 companies, teaching in a local university, working off my bucket list, which is something that we'll be talking about in a future video with you, and also having the great honor of authoring the book with Alan. Back to the question on why we started this. Interestingly enough, when we were at P&G, we saw pretty predictably a challenge that many early retirees faced. Within a few months after retiring, they would start showing up in the cafeteria in the morning, just wanting to meet people. We had situations where individuals would be wandering the hallways in the middle of the day because they were bored, or sadly enough, their spouse kicked them out of the house. Or in some cases would be calling up and saying, you know, my day is over by 10 o'clock, can I come back as a consultant? And that worried us, worried me frankly. It's like, that's not what I want my retirement to be like. So we set out on this journey to really understand what are the keys to having a great retirement, really for our own personal use. We read virtually every book that we could get our hands on as it relates to retirement. We read all the research, met with many of the experts in the field, interviewed people around the world across multiple income levels, very diverse group to understand what are their secrets to success. And we distilled all of that down into a workshop that, in the spirit of giving back, we started doing several years ago. And interestingly enough, during the workshop, people would come up to us and say, where's the book? Because my spouse, my father, my whoever needs to get this learning. And so that's what led us to creating the book, Your Retirement Quest, that you're going to be learning more about, hopefully.
So a couple things that you might consider doing. The most important one, we believe, is that regardless of where you are in your retirement journey, start now to learn more about what a fulfilling retirement can mean to you and begin the planning process. There are many resources available to you. Take advantage of every one you possibly can because you want the rest of your life to be the best of your life. And the more information you can get to inform your plan, the better off you will be. We believe that Your Retirement Quest, our book, can help you do that, but certainly there are others. So now let me reveal to you the myth that we discovered as we talked to many successful retirees. And that myth is that retirement is easy. Certainly retirement is a wonderful thing and can be, but it does require some effort. And that's why we suggest that you start now in putting your plan together. So retirement is not necessarily easy, but it can be great. Join us in the retirement conversation in our Facebook group, Your Retirement Quest, and we look forward to continuing talking with you about your retirement journey.